What's up, everybody? Today, y'all here with the GOAT Wa and the one and only Julian Williams, other known as J-Rock. He's a former unified super welterweight world champion. He held the IBF, WBA, and the IBO light middleweight titles. He began his amateur career in 2007 and began working with his trainer, Stephen Edwards, who encouraged him to take his diet and training seriously. He's an amazing father with 2 beautiful daughters. First of all, I'd like to say I appreciate you for this interview.
No problem, bro.
Yeah. Starting off with that, do you know what your name means, Julian?
No, I don't. I never looked it up.
It means youthful.
Okay.
And it comes from Latin and Greek roots.
Mm-hmm.
And William actually means strong-willed warrior.
Yep.
And I can see that because you fight like a strong-willed warrior in the ring.
Yep.
What seed do you think was implied into your mind for you to not give up in life? Because I'm pretty sure you went through some tough times and lonely times, but is it okay if you can walk me through those moments right now?
Yeah. I just know what I want. And I also know that things don't necessarily come easy. Every successful person always got a story of how they fell and had to keep going, fail, keep going, and eventually they start getting better and better until eventually they got to a point where they succeeded. But nobody sees the part where they got knocked down and had to get back up and put more work.
Yeah, they
and
only
go
see the part
they
when
only
you
see
win.
the part when you win. So me knowing that, been on the top and on the bottom and in between, I know that sometimes it's a science and just being able to keep going and stay mentally locked in. So
yeah, I can get that because recently I fought in the U.S. Nationals, USA Nationals, and I recently lost. But that only built me up to keep going.
Yep.
You see, I'm in the gym. I was
for
just
sure.
working out.
Yep.
Yeah. What was the time where words came into action, showing how powerful they are?
What was the time when word came to action?
Or your words
My words.
came into action, showing how powerful they are.
Okay, so I remember I was like 22-0, and I worked my way to the mandatory position.
Yeah.
And I went on to get a title shot, and I lost. And after the title shot, you got to do like the press and everything. You got to talk to the what they call it, like a after the fight press conference, basically. And they asked me like, where do I go from here? I said, man, I'm gonna still be a champion, just not gonna be a champion today.
Yeah.
And 3 years later, what was it, 16? Yeah, 3 years later, I ended up becoming the unified world champion.
Yeah, I seen that video.
Yeah.
Wait, was that the one where you dropped the bull?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good fight.
Yeah, it was a real good fight, yep.
How do you think boxing and life relates?
Oh, man. For me, I've been fighting since I was around your age. Boxing for me is life. But in life, you gotta persevere through, because nothing worth having gonna come easy. Everybody, like, we in the era now where like everything is like so it's like microwave success. Everybody got microwave success.
Yeah,
and nobody knows how to work hard and stay the course.
That's why they're creating robots, so they can take over their jobs and everybody can relax.
Exactly. Everybody's so used to like microwave success, and sometimes all the time, you just got to stay the course. Even when you don't get something, if you want it that bad, if it's worth that much to you, you just stay the course until you get it.
Yeah, it's not always going to go your way either.
No, especially not in boxing.
Because it's life.
It's life, you know what I mean? So it's just about that.
Yeah. When was the last time you seen a kid with a cast on? Because I feel like all the injuries are psychological, not physical.
You know what's crazy? Somebody put something on social media saying like, man, kids don't play outside anymore. I ain't see a kid with a cast on in a long time. And that made me think, like, I haven't seen a kid with a cast on.
Me either.
Because kids don't play outside no more.
You don't. Because it was a while back, I was in school, it was a kid in my class, he had a cast on because he used to play outside, do sports, and all that other stuff. His mom just told him, put some bandages around it, bandages around it, just go back to school. I'm like, yo, he only
that's crazy.
I'm like, yo, you didn't even take a break? He said, nah, I just came right back to school.
That's crazy.
I said, dang, if I was you, I would have want that break.
Nah, I would have went and got my hand held up first. It's crazy.
And my last question is always the same question. Without the money, cars, or jewelry, even without family, respectfully, how do you find happiness within you?
You know what? That's a good question. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie, because I think my happiness come from my family, accomplishing the things that I set out to do. No matter how long it take, I get happiness from that, and mainly my family, especially my kids. So if I don't got my kids and my family, then there's no need for me to. I wouldn't be as enthused about accomplishing some of the goals I'm trying to set out to accomplish. So.
Okay, so you want to show your kids what you accomplished?
Yeah, no. I'm not gonna lie. The accomplishments is really for me. Cause let me tell you something, right? My kids gonna love me regardless. No matter if I'm a trash truck man. There's nothing wrong with being a garbage man. But no matter if I'm a garbage man or a world champion or anything in between, as long as I show up with them and be a dad and be nice or be mean or whatever, as long as I'm there every day, they're gonna love me. So really, for real, to be honest, the accomplishments is for myself.
So it's for you, for who you are.
Yeah. The goal I set out to achieve, I'm trying to get to that point. But it has nothing to do with my kids. They benefit from it, of course, but it's nothing to do with them.
You're trying to play your role as a dad.
Yeah.
And that goes to show them, since the dad's there, they're gonna have love for him.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because if you're not there, they're not gonna love you. If you're not there.
If you're not there, yeah, for sure. If you're not there, I mean, how can you love something that's not there? Yeah. So I just make sure I show up every day. Being a dad, just make sure I show up every day.
Yeah. Well, you heard it from the man himself, Julian Williams. I appreciate it.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate you.
Y'all hear the GOAT walk?
Yeah, boy. That's right.